haven't decided if Coach is getting beside themselves or if we've just gotten spoiled. So we're going to explore that a little bit today. Hey, I'm Dre and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you know me, you know that I like what I like, but I'm allergic to full price. If that sounds like you, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to also hit the notification bell so that you know whenever I upload new videos. But today is not going to be long at all. I just want to come on here real quick and chat with you guys. So after everything that happened this past week with the Coach outlet drops and the drops at retail, there's just been a lot of talk going on. And I've been thinking a lot about some of the things that I've noticed and thought I would just come on here and discuss it with you guys and see what y'all thought. But the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about was these price increases. And I know that, we love Coach, we love the retail as well as the outlet, but we appreciate the outlet because there's so much variety at the outlet that gives us a chance to play around with different colors, textures, and materials without breaking the bank. And we can shop more frequently at the outlet. So I think a lot of us Coach girlies have grown an appreciation for the outlet, especially within the last few years since they've really upped their game with the designs on the outlet pieces. But that hasn't come without some drawbacks. And one of those is I'm noticing that Coach has been sneaky about it. So it's not something that I picked up on immediately. But these prices is at the outlet are steadily creeping up to the point where you almost may as well just wait and get something at the retail store. So let me just pull up my notes and talk about some of the things that I've noticed. And this is probably not going to be all inclusive because I haven't bought everything from Coach as much as I have from Coach, as many pieces as I purchased. I haven't purchased every silhouette from the outlet, nor have I like really kept an eye on prices. But there are quite a few pieces that I have purchased and that I have kind of kept an eye on, and so I can kind of go through a brief history on these and kind of talk about how these prices have increased in such a short period of time. So we're gonna start with like one of our favorite pieces from the outlet, and that's the Rowan. So Coach Outlet is just really throwing me for a loop because the last Rowan I purchased was late April, early May. I got a video. I'll put it down below in case y'all haven't seen it. But I did the reveal or unboxing when I got the signature hay colored Rowan. I did not get the powder pink, but I did go ahead and get the one in hay. And that Rowan was $149. Now y'all know that pastel drop was bomb and everybody loved that drop. So I would have expected, if anything, for those pieces to be a little more expensive, but they were only $149, and that was again just back in May. Now before that, I think I bought this Rowan right here, and I think I paid like 130 something for it. And the signature Rowan behind me with the black leather strip down the middle, I think that was like $134 and some change. I went into my Coach history and just looked at the prices on some of these pieces so that I could kind of just look at how they've increased. So what it feels like is Coach has been sneaky about these price increases. It looks like they have been raising the prices a couple of dollars here and there. The increases have been so small that you don't notice it at first until they've done 2 or 3, and then you see like, wait, whoa, this bag was like $20 cheaper just 6 months ago, and that's what's happening. So the mini Rowan now is $169. I haven't paid $169 for a regular size Rowan, but the mini Rowan now is $169, and that's just the regular Rowan. If it's a limited edition or something with anything extra on it, it's gonna be more expensive because right now they've got the mini Rowan with the tassel and braid detail. That's $219 on the website. $219, y'all, for the mini Rowan. The suede Rowan, the mini suede Rowan, before it sold out, it had gone up to $219, and I only paid $169 when I got mine. The city tote, I got the powder pink city tote. That's the last, well, that's not the last city tote I got because I got that straw one. But the powder pink city tote, I got it in April of this year. It was $149. The city tote right now is $179. And again, that's just the regular city tote. If they bring out something, with a special material or limited edition, it could cost even more. The Terry shoulder bag is another one that I noticed. I always thought the Terry was kind of expensive for what it was and the size, and I liked it. I really, really like that bag, but the price is the one thing that made me not pull the trigger on it, even though I've looked at it for a couple of years now. But it's $219 right now. And this is just the regular terry. Like any of the special terries could be like $249, $279, but like just a plain terry, nothing special, is $219. Now, I remember when the terry was $199. Even then I thought it was too much for a bag that size at the outlet. But from $199 to $219, probably like within less than a year. Then we got the Ashton. Now I got my denim Ashton with the denim drop for $199. But I've seen it ranging right now anywhere from $219 to $249, just depending. $219 for a regular signature denim or leather, and then $249 for the snakeskin. So guys, these prices are like really getting up there. The corner zip bracelet. So the corner zip bracelet that I got to go with my Rowan behind me, the signature with the black, I paid $24.64. I paid $29 for the denim bracelet that I got back in February, March with the denim drop. I paid $35 for the powder pink bracelet. And now they're $39. So this has literally gone from like $25 to $40 within maybe a year time frame. And then we're not going to even talk about some of the newer pieces that the outlet is dropping. I just did a video on the new releases, and I'm not going to lie, I like a lot of pieces, but I had no problem passing on everything again because of the price. So like the Ella, and the regular size Ella shoulder bag is $299. So it's the chenille version is $299. The leather version is $279. I don't understand why the fabric version costs more, but we're talking about outlet pieces, guys, and this is the entry level price: $279 for the leather Ella. The Etta flap is $249, and then the Elodie is $229. Then I want to talk about the face shoulder bag. This is one that's been on my wish list for about a year and a half, and I mentioned it in one of my other videos. And I feel like I've been waiting for it to go on sale since it came out, because that's another bag that I felt like for the size, it's just not worth what they're asking for. Like it was $199, I think, or it was $179 when they first introduced it, and then I think it went up to $199, and right now it's $229. So it was $179, it went up to $199, then it went up to $219, and now that bag is $229. Now, relatively speaking, if we want to compare these prices to prices from other brands that are comparable to Coach, these are still good prices, but the way that Coach does with their retail, when it gets to the point where the prices for retail and outlet pieces are overlapping, it makes me feel like I need to step back from purchasing so much from the outlet and just start saving my money for retail pieces, because I paid $110 for my 1964 fringe bag that's all leather on the inside and out. I only paid $195 for my trail bag, which is also all leather inside and out, and that was full price retail. I have Rogues that I got brand new for like $240, $250. I have my Burrow bowling bag, which is also leather inside and out. I only paid $170 for it. So y'all see where I'm going with this. It's not that I think that the outlet prices are just outrageous. It's just I don't know if some of the prices are fair for what you're actually getting, especially when if you wait, you may be able to get a retail piece that's all leather inside and out for the same price or maybe even less. And then the other thing that comes along with Coach and all of these things that they're doing, all of the new and exciting things that they're doing at the outlet, that also comes with other drawbacks besides the price increases, and that's quality. So I was watching a video just yesterday, and I will post it below. I think her name was Lux Taylor One, but she purchased the Etta, the flap, and the chenille. Wait a minute, is it the Etta or the Ella? Let me make sure I'm getting this right. The Ella. So she purchased the Ella bag, the large and the small one, both in the chenille versions, and both of them have to go back because there was loose threading, and not like on the fabric of the bag, but loose threading on the leather pieces in areas where the bag actually attaches to the strap. And she found it on both of her bags, and she was very disappointed, and she stated just like me that she is a Coach girly. She loves Coach. So she will continue to buy from Coach. But at these prices, even though these are outlet pieces, there's still a level of quality control that is expected. And apparently, either she just got two bad bags or there's a quality issue somewhere with some of these pieces. So hopefully, if you all purchased this piece, you all don't have any quality issues. And I'm hoping that it was just a fluke and that she just got the two bad bags that they made out of this drop. But that is something to consider, especially with how fast they're releasing these bags. It seems like they're coming out with something new every week, and these bags are mass produced. So even, for a brand like Coach, who is known for quality, there are going to be some quality issues from time to time that just comes along with it. But I just hope that this isn't the beginning of something that's going to become an issue and start happening more frequently, like some of these so-called luxury brands that we also enjoy wearing. So I know I mentioned in the last video when I talked about the new pieces, if I was going to get anything from this drop, it would have been the Carmen Minis. And I would have wanted them in both colors, even though I probably would have only purchased one. And I really do like the Elodie. But the more that I look at these pieces, I also like the Ella flat bag, like in the leather, especially in that green. So it's not that Coach isn't doing the big one with the designs and everything. I just think, it's getting to the point where the outlet prices are just not as competitive as they used to be. And so that takes away some of the fun from shopping at the outlet. I'm also concerned that if they continue to produce things at the rate that they're doing and coming out with so many different styles every week, it seems like that the quality control may become an issue. So I'm hoping that that's not the case and that what happened to that one creator was just a fluke. But let me know, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Coach is doing too much with the prices? Do y'all think they're getting sloppy with quality? Or do y'all think that we have just gotten spoiled and we need to just get over it? Comment down below. Thank you again for watching. And don't forget, if you're going to get it anyway, you may as well save a few coins. Talk to you later. Bye.